I'm really trying to focus on mindfulness, just to better my health and my being, and my stress level was totally out of the ballpark, and it was really just affecting all parts of my life. So on November of 2020, I believe it was, I started going on a diet. I went on a news diet. I am one of those people that, I woke up and I listened to the news. I watched the 10 o'clock news. At night, I watched news programs during the day while I was working. I just had them on in the background. So everything was news, 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 news. Watching news in the lunchroom, all that kind of stuff. So much news. Well, you know what? I can't do a whole lot about what was going on in the news, and it was stressing me out hardcore. So I just kind of stopped. Now, that's not saying that I stopped everything. Did I watch on certain things or special dates? Of course I did, because I was still, I was a news junkie, totally addicted to the news. But to make myself feel better, I had to just stop doing it. And it's crazy because I never thought that I could live without my morning news. But since everything got, changed around when you became a remote person, I didn't have to stay up and, take a shower and then get ready and do all of that stuff. I just, would go to my office in my house, which is just my tiny little dining room. When those habits started changing, it's easy to change when you're forced to change other habits. So I just kind of put that with everything else, is just no more news. It's not like I'm never going to get it. It's not like I don't see it on people's news feeds or whatever. I've also cultivated my Facebook page for pretty much only good things. Like I talk about hope and resilience and how to better yourself and, more mindfulness and, just how people are awesome and we are awesome. And I share only pretty much good news. I don't share bad news because maybe that's what they want you to do. If you're so mired in being reactive to everything, you don't have time to just think and be. They are trying really hard, they being the everything, the people that are running the show, the people that want you to buy things, the people that want you scared and separated because, when you're scared, you might freak out and buy things, or you're offended by everything. If being offended by everything is, I don't think, good for your being, your inside, your soul, your stress. I don't feel like being offended by everything is a good thing, and people are offended. We've been trained to be so offended by everything that's not exactly us. And would you really want to live in a world where everything was exactly you? Oh, there's only one type of music, there's only one type of film that you can watch, or there's only no, that's not how people are. Everybody is 100% uniquely original, 100% unique. You are your own person. There is nobody else like you. Nobody else in this whole universe is quite like you. Nobody's had the experiences, the thought patterns, the everything. Nobody has ever seen things the way that you can see things. As a side note, if you think you are irrelevant and that you really don't matter, that's just, it's sad, and it's programming that you've programmed yourself to think that you really don't matter. I've also programmed myself in the past that I don't matter, but that is so bizarre and so stupid, because literally each one of us is a unique creature, and every single person that I think about, they are their own person, but they are also the person that I think about. And you're just, it's crazy. It's hard to kind of put your thing on, but yes, I am me. I know what I think about myself. I don't know what everybody else thinks of me, but absolutely every single person that knows me, who has seen me, who has walked past me, has a perception of me. So there is a KP that person sees, there's a KP that person sees, a KP that person sees, and a KP that person sees. None of those KPs are the same KP. It can't be, because they don't know what I've been living. They don't know what I've been thinking. They don't know what I've been through. They don't understand my perspective. Nobody can understand your perspective. And I know that we all want everybody to know what our perspective is. I like being very upfront, and my perspective is I try my best to love and give love and spread love and kindness everywhere that I can. That's my MO. Other people's MOs, probably not the same. Or other people might not see me as that person that only gives kindness and love and blah, 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 blah. They might think that I'm a smarmy, weird person. Or they might think because I like horror that I must be evil in some way. And again, that's just, they're all constructs. And I don't want to get too heavy, but we eventually are going to have to get a little bit heavy in these conversations because that's just, how can you not? So yes, I'm an amazing person, because I'm the only me in this universe. And you're an amazing person because you're the only you in this universe. You get it? You get it? Like, the universe needs your eyes to see and to grow. Because without experiences, you can't grow. And without conflict, you can't grow. And basically, you're amazing. Don't let other people shove insecurities about yourself down your throat. I don't know. Whatever. Peace to the planet. I love you. Love to the planet. Love to you. Love yourself as much as you can, because I think for the most part, we're kind of quasi-trained not to. I don't know if we are, but I know that I was doing a really good job at training myself to not really like myself very much. But I'm changing that because, seriously, I mean, it's been over 50 years. I used to really dig myself, and then I didn't, and then I didn't, and I didn't, and I didn't, and I didn't, because that's just kind of how it is, and that's growing up, and that's being a human. So, you're not alone. You are not alone. But just realize, I just want you to just keep remembering how awesome you are. You are an awesome person. You have trillions and trillions of atoms and cells inside your body doing cool and amazing things without you having to think about it. And you should be loving on that and go, hey, if all those cells could just work it and enjoy things and they love me, why can't I love myself? I don't know. I'm just going to keep working through this, and hopefully I can help other people realize that being mean to yourself, I don't know if that helps. I really don't think it helps. So give yourself some grace, please. Grace yourself.